his practice the last couple of days. I just asked Omar, did it feel like it was a reset? And he said it was more like an eye-opening experience, I guess. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I'll say it was both eye-opening and it was a reset. Practice the last couple of days, it's been very well. We've been very intentional with what we're doing and what we want to accomplish, how we prepare day in and day out, each period. We got to keep the intensity up, like Coach Kelly talks about, because that translates over to the game. So how you practice is how you're going to play, essentially.
After the game, one of the things that you talked about was kind of letting it rip, I guess, and getting the ball out. Now that you had a chance to really look at tape, did that resonate even more?
Yeah, most definitely. It's times where I could have gave the guys a shot. Brian gave Malik a better ball here and there. But other than that, it's just stuff that we got to clean up, and that starts with our urgency and our intensity, how we come out when we attack each and every play.
Jayden, you guys seem to move the ball up and down the field really well, but when you got inside the 10, you kind of stalled out a little bit. What kind of happened there, and what do you guys need to fix?
Yeah, we just need to finish. That's the main thing is finish the drives, no matter how it is, pass, run. Going back to keeping our core fundamentals, what we're taught. When adverse times come or, when the energy is high and everything, you got to be able to quiet your mind and think about the right things mentally with your fundamentals and everything like that. So, we can't get into those type of drives and not finish against a good opponent like Florida State.
Post-game, Coach Kelly spoke about the inability to convert in the red zone at this past Florida State game. What do you do moving forward to make sure that doesn't happen as the quarterback at the helm?
Yeah, most definitely. You just go out there and really just, like I said, stick to your core fundamentals of everything that you're taught. If we got all 11 guys on the same page, we're successful at the end of the day. But, you're going out there, you have that do-your-job mentality, not trying to do too much, not trying to be somebody else, do somebody else's job. Do your job, and we should be successful at the end of the day.
You guys had almost 300 yards of offense in the first half. What do you think kind of was the issue going in the second half?
Yeah, the issue going in the second half is our urgency and our intensity. We came out flat, and we got behind the 8 ball pretty fast. A couple turnover, a third down. We didn't convert on third down. They capitalized on those type of things. If we come out with more urgency, more energy overall, I feel like the outcome would be different.
Jayden, what's that urgency and intensity going to look like this weekend? First weekend back in Tiger Stadium, a non-conference opponent. What is that going to look like?
I would say it's just how we attack the ball each and every play, how we attack each drive, taking the field when we change possessions. That matters a lot. Especially from upstairs. If those guys see that we're attacking the field and we're ready to go out there and attack the defense, it puts us in a better position to really be in the right mind of focus and go out there and accomplish our jobs.
I'm sure you talked to the offensive line this week. What was their sentiment, their thought? Probably not their best effort.
Yeah, like I said, the whole offensive unit, everybody has to be on the same page. It's 11 guys. Each guy has to do their job. We're at a disadvantage. It's not like defense where one guy can mess up kind of, you have somebody else right there. If the center doesn't snap the ball, if I don't catch the ball, the play doesn't happen. If somebody misses black or, somebody drops the ball or I miss a throw, the play it's not a good result. So really just going out there, everybody having that do-your-job mentality.
What can you say about a game like this that affords you the opportunity to get some things right and gain confidence as far as getting this thing back in the direction you wanted it to be?
Yeah, we was in the same position last year. We lost the game. It was more eye-opening. Obviously this year, because what was at stake with everything, what we thought we were as a team. And I still believe that we're that same team. We just got to go out there and show it day in and day out, each practice, each possession in the game. If we do that, I feel like we would be successful at the end of the day.
You guys struggled to run the ball, and it looked like you weren't really able to get into a rhythm. Did you feel that way?
Yeah, most definitely. You got to be able to run the ball, but that starts with everybody else. There's a couple times where I might have pulled the ball where I shouldn't have handed the ball off. Trying to do too much for my part. Just trusting those guys. The running backs to go out there and make plays, which they do. So we got that corrected. We practiced that. We got that corrected. So we'll see that on Saturday.
We got 2 more for Jayden, guys.
Jayden, you mentioned you guys were in this exact same situation last year. Last year, y'all bounced back in a big way. What is your kind of mindset going into this week, and how do you kind of lead some of the younger guys that maybe weren't in this spot last year?
Yeah, I mean, they just gotta follow. They gotta follow our lead. Trust the captain, and what we're talking about, what we're preaching. Trust what Coach Kelly is talking about. Because, like I said, we dealt with this adversity last year, and just go out there. And for me personally, just having that do your job mentality. Like I said, I'm playing play out. Where's my focus at? What is my job on this certain play, and go out there and execute at a high level.
Last one, Jayden.
You had some overthrows and some underthrows. Do you think it kind of is what you're talking about there? Maybe thinking about everything else too much, or what did you feel after the game as far as your physical performance?
I mean, obviously, we didn't win, but I mean, win or loss, and win or lose, you can always play better. The film's not as good as you thought it was, and not as bad as you think it's going to be. So for me, it's kind of just go out there and trust my technique. Go back to the basic trainings. What I've been taught since day one. Even when I was a little kid, trusting your technique and put myself in the right position to make those type of throws. Even hitting the receiver's stride or getting the ball up a little bit, so the receiver go out there and make a play. And that's not just for me; it's for everybody. The offensive line, running backs, the receiver. So if you trust your technique, we'll be in a fine spot.